Hey everyone, welcome back to yet another episode of Reading Between the Lines, which is our Monday edition of The Natasha Effect. We are discussing the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, and we're just breaking it down. So, if you've been listening and following along, you probably already know that I'm very firm on this is not a manipulation tactic book or a control mechanism, but it's just truly about awareness. It's about learning how power actually moves and how you can actually see it in yourself and other people so that you yourself can move differently and protect your peace while you're at it. So, today, like I said, we're doing laws 26 through 30, and this is all about grace, grit, and game plans. So, let's get into it. Law 26, keep your hands clean. Robert Greene says, your reputation, I can't speak today. Robert Greene says, your reputation is the cornerstone of your power. So let's talk about this in the most simple way I can. Protect your name. The law says that you don't be the one caught in the mess. Don't be messy. Don't be the one always explaining yourself. Just don't be that person. Keep your energy and your image clean. That means knowing when to step back, when to delegate, when to say no. And again, no is a full sentence. You do not need to explain yourself. Sometimes power is not in doing more, it's in doing wisely. So think about it. You worked too hard to build your name, your business, your reputation. Don't let anyone drag it through their issues, through their mess, through their chaos. You need to protect it. Now, Law 27, rolling right on to the next, says play on people's need to believe. Now, Robert Greene says people have an overwhelming desire to believe in something. Become the focal point of such desire. Now, this does sound a little manipulative, and I will give you that, but let's read between the lines. People crave meaning. They crave a mission, a purpose, and they want to believe in something, whether it's a cause, a mission, a purpose, any of the things I just listed. But as a leader, as a woman in business, that's where you come in. You don't exploit it, ignite it. Create a community around belief. That's what I'm doing with the women's group. That's what I'm doing with Sense Psychology. That's what I'm doing with this podcast. You help people see what it is that you can do, what your vision is, what your mission is, and how they can see it come to fruition. Now, don't just sell a product, right? I say it over and over again. People buy from people, not products. So share a purpose. People don't follow brands, they follow belief. And that brings us right to number 28, I believe. Yeah. Enter action with boldness. Now, again, this law is all confidence. It's all energy. So whatever you do it unapologetically yourself. Do it boldly, because hesitation, now that's loud. Robert Greene says, if you are unsure of a course of action, don't attempt it. Your doubts will infect your execution. I'm going to say that again because I think it's very powerful. Your doubts will infect your execution. You know when you walk into a room and someone just owns it? Like, they walk in, everybody looks, everyone pays attention, everybody notices. That's Law 28. People feel confidence before they hear it. So don't wait until you're ready. Move like it's already yours, like you already have it, like you already own it. And sometimes that boldness and that go-getter is exactly what makes the opportunity show up. It might be the key that you're missing to open the door. And we'll just go right to plan all the way to the end, which is Law 29. Robert Greene says, the ending is everything, so plan all the way to it. Now, this one, this one's for my visionaries. So, planning all the way to the end, now that doesn't mean, like, let's break it down. It really just means think beyond the moment, not just what's next, but what's after next. So, thinking 2 steps ahead, we'll say. Now, you can't control everything, but you can prepare for most things. So, whether it's a business move, a relationship, a goal that you have, both personally or professionally, visualize the end before you even start. That way, you kind of know where you're going. And you don't need to know every single step. You just have to know the direction that you're going. And that kind of rolls right into making your accomplishments seem effortless, which is Law 30. And so Robert Greene leads us into that one by saying, what is admirable? What is admirable is to make difficult things look easy. I told y'all I can't talk today. So this one is about grace. It's more of the quiet kind of power. You know, we all know that person or that woman or that man or whoever who moves with such confidence and peace that you can just tell they've worked hard, and they don't have to tell you. They walk in and you know. That is what this law is. So do all the hard work behind the scenes, but when you show up polished, show up poised, show up put together, and most importantly, just show up. Let your results speak louder than your explanations, because good work doesn't need explanations. Mastery isn't loud, it's consistent. So do the work in private and let the world see it when they see it. So there you have it. Laws 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Now, let's review. This set of laws reminds us that true power is quiet, consistent, and intentional. Overall, the main ideas were to keep your name clean, move with purpose, be bold, plan ahead, and make it look like grace was your strategy the whole time. If this episode spoke to you, please share it with a friend or someone who's in her level up season, because this journey isn't about power over others. It is the power that you find within yourself. So thanks for tuning in to the Natasha Effect, where my mission is to shift your perspective one conversation at a time. See you next time. Bye.